AA equals to new A constructor. Getting? Now what happens because of this statement? An object is created. Here you are using constructor to initialize this object. Getting? To initialize this object we are using constructor. Getting? And here initialization will be done, but no constructor here. Arrays are having some separate implementations. Getting? Now do we have any instance members within this class? No. So this object will be having no data, empty object. Okay, leave it. That is not my main intention here. Let me know one thing. Each and every object at our Java will have a unique address or not? Yes, they will have some unique address. Okay, let it be 0x009. Getting? Now approximate integer value of this address is our hash code. Let it be 1188. Now observe here. Either address or hash code, approximate hexadecimal string value is our reference value. Getting? Our reference value. Let it be 81EA. Getting? Hexadecimal value. This 81EA till here, this one happened at memory, meaning JVM created all these things at memory. Getting? Now assignment operator. This reference value is the identification number for entire this block. That value only we are going to copy to A. Observe. Now A value will be as what? 81EA. From this person I can reach this block or address area. Getting? What happened? Because of new constructor, this thing has been happened, which is having reference value, which is created. Who created this reference value? Our JVM created all of these reference values. Okay. Now observe. This reference value I am assigning to A. Getting? To small a. So small a will hold the value as what? 81EA. Both are similar. So from this person I can reach this address location or area. Okay. Now observe the same thing. New keyword because of no constructor not available. This is array. Getting? But internally this is what? Object. It is having some few blocks. Getting? It will get initialized with default value of this array type. Getting? Now A is what? Single dimension array of type int. A is single dimension array of type int. For int default value 0, for byte 0, for char null character short 0, for long 0, for float 0.0, double 0.0. Observe. Getting? And for int 0. Getting? Of course it has come. Okay. Float double, char short. Okay. So for long 0, int 0, short 0, and for float 0.0, double 0.0, of course for boolean false. We will discuss. We are not discussing about that boolean arrays. Okay. Just concentrate on these two things, byte and int. Now what is the A type? Single dimension. What is the type of A? How to spell A means A is a single dimension array of type int. What is the default value for int? 0. So all the blocks will be initialized with 0. Now this one is acting as constructor, even though we don't have any constructor, as like this one. Getting? Now observe. This entire thing is object or not? Is object. Because of new keyword, this object has been formed. Now this one also will have address 0x0008, let it be 18. Okay. Now approximate integer value of this address is our hash code. Let it be 117711. Getting? 117711. Now either these address are hash code, approximate hexadecimal string value is our reference value. Let it be 171B. Now observe, because of this one, because of this statement, new int script, open script and closed script, within that we are writing 9. Getting? Within that 9. Getting? Now this entire memory is having some identification at memory. Which is that identification? That is reference value. This value, this is what? Assigning to whom? A. Now A will have the value as what? 171B, and it is a single dimension int array. So from this person we can reach this block. Getting? We can reach this block. Getting? Now observe, I will create a byte array as like int array. Observe, how to create byte array? Simple. Byte array equals to new byte of a size. Now what is the size of this byte array? That's very important. Byte array size, it can exceed 127 also. I'm not talking about byte variable, I'm talking about byte array. Byte array. Getting? Byte variable range is what? 120 minus 128 to 127. Now the size of byte array can exceed this value, but it should not exceed a max value of int. Okay, no issues. Observe here, we will discuss that one as part of other session. Now observe, so now here you can pass what? Byte array. Getting? What will be the result if I create a if I create a string object by using byte array as argument? Getting? Simple thing. Now I created the byte array. Now how to initialize? Let it be 2. So I have created the byte array object with how many blocks? 2 blocks. Observe here, because of new memory allocation and because of this size, that many number of blocks. Index starts from 0. Getting? It is must, guys. Wherever it is, like arrays or strings, index always starts with 0. It is all the programming languages convention. Getting? It's their what is that? They rule. They have treated by using index as 0. They will start the index with 0 only. Okay. Now observe. Now this is referring with B, that is byte array. Now observe here, I can write here as the data minus 128 minus 127, but not 129. Observe, minus 129 is not within the range of byte. Getting? That's very important, friends. Okay, so here minus 127 is the valid one. Okay, now it will have some reference, right? Let it be 1 to A. that one will be available with B. Observe here, this entire object is having what? One reference value, that one available with A. Like that, byte B array equals to new byte of 2. Okay, now observe here, this 1 to A, 1 to A, that value you can pass here, pass here. What is the main advantage, Mr.? What is the main advantage, Mr.? Observe here. Now I will discuss that one. So I think you understand. Even if you are not having arrays knowledge, I have given this one. Okay, this is exactly the array implementation. Okay, what is that? Because of this statement, this memory representation will be created. I think, and by default, these blocks will be having values which is default value to this variable type. Default value of this variable type, it is what? Int. So default value for int is what? 0. Now observe here, I didn't now observe here the 0 1 in strictly here I didn't assign value as minus 128, but I have written directly. Observe here, to make here minus 128, what we have to do means, observe here, I will tell initially what will be the value of these two blocks. Initial value of that two blocks are what is that? A type is what? Int. That's why these block values will be default value of this variable type. Type is what here? Int. So int default values only will be as values within the array blocks. Observe here, default value for int is what? 0. So whenever you have created an array, as the block elements you will have default values of this variable type. Whatever this variable type default value, if this variable is having float, then float default value is what? 0.0. That 0.0 only will be available. At that case, the array should be in this way, guys. Observe here, float B array equals to new float array of 3. Let it be as what? 3. One object with 3 blocks. Default value is what? 0.0. B type is what? Float. So float data type default value is what? 0.0. So that variable default value will be available as the data within this blocks. By default JVM will do these things. Observe here, constructor meant for initialization. Here constructor don't have any initialization as part of this class, but here instead of constructor you are having that script and the size, all of these things. Internally JVM will do all of these things. Now observe here, byte B array equals to new byte. Okay, now what happens here? I have created an object. Now here what will be the default values first at the time of the creation? Here the default value will be similar to B type default value. What is B type? Byte default value 0. So this byte default value only will be available as what? as block data. So here the data will be as what? 0 0. I don't want this block data as 0. It should be as what? Minus 128, and this one should be as what? Minus 127. How to do? Simple thing. Access b of 0. Getting b of 0 means internally this one will be converted to pointers concept. Some non-Java programming language implementation is what? This one. Okay. Now b of 0 means JVM will come and point that block. At that block assign any value which you want, minus 128. Getting? So because of this one, what we are doing? This statement will be evaluated from right to left. Minus 128 will be assigned to b of 0. This is b, right? B of 0 is what? This one. So now 0 will be replaced with minus 128. The same fashion, access b of first block, that is first index block, and put minus 127. And put here minus 127. Getting? Observe here, Mister, you have said some few things which is useful to us. Please let me know when I want to go for this constructor. Getting? When I want to go for this constructor. Simple thing. Observe here. If I want to convert a byte array which is having a byte array, think that you are having the data as 9798. Okay, before I go to that one, observe what is the ASCII value of, sorry, not ASCII, Unicode int value of capital A. Capital A is what? 65. Capital E is at 90. Getting? 90. Now what is small a? Unicode value 97. Small is it? 122. Now observe here, this 65 to 122 comes within the range of byte or not? Yes. Minus 128. If you take the scale, minus 128 to 127. 65 is available here. 122 is available here. And here 90 somewhere, and somewhere 97. So which is within the range of byte data type variable. Now I want to convert this byte array. Think that 97 and 98 instead of minus 128 and 127. 9798. Now convert this one into a string. That is, convert this equivalent, convert that integer value equivalent character. That is, create a string object by taking this byte array block data. Getting? And using that block data, convert the integer value to equivalent Unicode character. For 97, what is the equivalent character? Small a. And for b, 98. So if I pass this one as an array, I can get a, b as the data within the string object. In those cases, you can have that thing. Like you will have the requirement as observe here. Okay, int a equals to 97. Getting? Not int. Okay, let it be int a equals to 97, int b1 equals to 98. Getting? Int c1 equals to 98. 9. Okay, now observe this part. Create an equivalent string for these variables. At that time, what we have to do? At that time, you have to use this string class constructor having argument as what? Byte array. Now observe here how to achieve that one. Simple thing. Byte b array equals to new byte, or else directly take what? This single line declaration initialization. Okay, we'll discuss at the time of discussing that constructor. We will discuss. Okay, now put that a, that is typecast to byte, or else directly put 97 itself. Okay, you can write that statement in this manner, getting byte of b1, okay, byte of c1. This is also correct. Otherwise, go for this one also. 97, 98, 99. Both are correct. Okay, that time now pass that b as an argument to a string. So you can get equivalent characters within the string object as data. Getting? And one more constructor. Okay, what we have discussed here, we are having a string constructor with argument as what? Byte array. When we have to go for this one, if you are having a requirement to convert integers into characters, and that characters should be as sequence of characters, and sequence of characters as the string data. So at that time you have to put those values within the byte array, and you have to pass that byte reference variable value. That is, this is what byte array, right? Internal it is also object like our int array. Okay, if you pass that one, you will get a string object with data as characters equivalent to this integer values. Okay, now observe here the last constructor. What is that mean? Simple. We are going to use char array. Getting? Char. Last constructor is what? Char array. Public string as an argument pass what? Char array. Getting? Simple thing. Instead of byte array, you are going to pass here as what? Char array. It will give an equivalent, getting, a string object with a data having this char array block data. Observe here. Think that you are having a char array with the data as what? Small a, small b, which is referring with this, or else let it be as what? C. Okay, C. Now I have passed this one, so the output will be in this fashion. Okay, observe here, this is what? String. This is char array. Observe here, I am going to pass this C as an argument to this constructor. Getting? So what is going to happen? Means simple thing, this char array block data, getting, will be available as data within the string object as sequence of characters. Here it is not sequence of characters. Getting? It is available within the separate unique blocks. Same thing, friends. Okay, now observe here, let's discuss each and every constructor with examples. Before going to that one, let's understand the methods. Okay, let us understand the methods. Which is that method? Means one method I want to discuss here to understand these constructors. Okay, what is that method? Means observe. Public, getting, public int length method. Getting? length method, it returns how many number of characters available within the string object. Now here think that you are having 3 characters, it will return 4 as the output. Getting? If you are having only 3 characters, then the output will be as what? 3. If only 2, observe this part, 2. If only 1, 1. If nothing, 0. I think this is also very important. Getting? So what we have discussed, the moral thing of this session, observe. String class is having some few constructors. I think the first constructor is what? A string constructor having no arguments. Because of that, an empty string class object will be created. We will discuss. Observe here, okay? We will discuss. Why we are discussing about these constructors means simple. Observe. Think that you are having class A. Getting? Now class A. Getting? Class A is having one constructor. How to create object for class A? A equals to new A of constructor. You are using constructor. Here within this string class, all constructors are having some separate implementations. That's why we are discussing these constructors. Okay? Now observe. The second constructor is what? Having argument as what? String. Yes, here you can pass as an argument any string object reference value. That string can be in this way, literal. That can be as what? Literal. Or else that can be in this fashion also. We have understood, right? In this fashion also you can pass either s1 or s2 reference variable values. Okay? Now observe. Why I am telling this one means, when you write your algorithms, at that time you will get doubts. So at that time, not to get doubts, I am discussing this one. Okay? Now, and other one is what? Having argument as what? String buffer. When we have to use this constructor having argument as string buffer, we have discussed. If you are not able to achieve any requirement by using string class predefined method implementations, then you have to depend upon a string buffer. Getting? Observe here. I am having one string object ABC. I want to replace only this index character with capital B. I can use what? Replace method. If I put small b, capital B, what happens? It will replace this B and also it will replace this B. I don't want this B to replace. I just want only this B to replace. At that time, string class replace method will not helpful to us. Okay, for that I have to go for a string buffer object. Getting? String buffer object. There I will replace this one. Getting? Now its type is what? A string buffer. To convert this string buffer type to string, I am going to use this constructor. Getting? So why we have to go for this constructor? If we are not able to achieve some few requirements by using string class constructor, then we depend upon string buffer class predefined methods. Getting? If you are not able to achieve any requirements by using string class predefined method implementations, not constructor. Getting? By using any of the string class predefined method implementations, I mean, if you are not achieving, then we have to go for string buffer class method implementations. So we have achieved our requirement. Now it is of string buffer type. I want to convert string buffer to a string type. At that time, use this string class constructor having argument as what? String buffer. Okay. Now coming to this string constructor having argument as what? Byte array. When we have to go for this byte array, simple thing. If there is any requirement to us to convert a particular integer values as what? Unicode characters, and I want to put that Unicode characters as a sequence of characters within, observe here, as a sequence of characters within a string object, within a string object, then I have to go for what? This constructor having argument as what? Byte array. Now what I will do? I will create the byte array. Let it be 97, 98, 99. Now pass B as an argument to this constructor. Now it will give a string object which is having equivalent Unicode characters of this byte array. What is 97 equivalent Unicode character? Small a, small a, 98, b, c, 99. Okay, now you are getting sequence of characters, which is equivalent to these integer values, which is sequence of characters within this string object as data. At that time we have to depend upon this constructor. Like that, in the same way for char array. But here what is the main thing means, as part of this byte array, as the block data, as the block data in the byte array, you can pass from -128 to 127. I don't want only this -128 to 127. I want to cross the limit. I want to go from 0 to 65535. That time this byte array will not be suitable to us for our requirement. At that time we go for char array as the argument. That time we are going to depend upon char array as an argument to a string class constructor. And now to understand all these things, I am using one small method. What is that means? A length method. Still we are having lots of methods we will discuss. And also if you go for any interview, they will ask you the question as what? Can you write your own length method for a string class without using length method? We will discuss all the methods, we will discuss, but some few methods which are having implementation related to OS memory architecture, we cannot we cannot do those things. For those things you have to depend upon C or C++ programming languages. Okay, let it be. Now let's discuss constructors one by one.